Welcome into a brand new series on Shakaama channel. This game is called House Flipper. What you're about to see is all make-believe. It is a video game. The game was given to me by the developer. It is in beta. So any glitches you see, or if you see anything funny, or if anything runs slowly, it is in beta. It is not yet released. Everything that you're about to see is all make-believe. However, I will be infusing real world, real live language into the game to create this series. I hope you enjoy it and you may learn something. Thank you for watching. My name is Shakaama. I'm a real estate investor. I flip houses and renovate houses, wholesale houses, and bird dog houses for a living. I make a lot of money at it. This is my story. This is how I began. Oh, I need to hire a maid, but to hire a maid, you need money. Who has money these days? Anyway, I listen to all of the gurus, house flipping gurus and everything. I think it's time that I get started on my career. Just letting a little bit of air in. Well, let's get to work. There's no time like now. Oh. Hey, Steve, where are you? Are you in the bathroom? Oh, I didn't mean to open that. Sorry. When you go to the restaurant, can you get me a soda? Preferably 50% cola. Let's get 30% of that being red cola, and then a splash of that lemonade, or unsweetened tea if you can. Thank you so much. You're a doll. He's my brother. Thanks for the coffee too. Let's see here. Really, to get started, you need funds, and I don't have any, so you start out any way that you possibly can. From Robert Moon. Hi, about house to refresh. I'd like to move into ASAP, so please make rooms clean and tidy. I'm thinking Robert Moon is not American? Is that not PC to say these days? Okay, let's take a look. What you have to do at the beginning of your investing career is to generate funds. Some people work. Some people get jobs, and they take the money that they make from the job. Hopefully it's good money, and they use that to start their investing career. But when you get a job, there's all of these responsibilities that come in. Oh my God. Look, would you look at this? This is, let's remove all this trash here. So what's a little bit more beneficial is that you actually work with houses, doing stuff in houses. So you want to do stuff like, that's the back door, right? Yeah, that's the back door. What you want to do is stuff like work with the houses and work around houses, get used to doing stuff in a house doing stuff to other people's houses, because sometimes you will buy a house and there's somebody still in the house. It's might be unnerving to you at first, and then there you have it. If you're if you're not used to it or you haven't been exposed to it, then you're just out of luck. Where's Steve? I'm supposed to be the decorator, not the. I do the interiors, but this job does not require any sort of interior. That's the back door. I already said that's the back door. So you, as a part of being a renovator, you will come across, and hopefully, right, come across houses that need to be cleaned. So what better way to get used to that than to start off a business of just cleaning houses? So then when you run into your own house that you're going to renovate, you're already used to getting paid directly to just clean houses. You see? You see how easy that, it's all in baby steps. Just like they said, sometimes people want to go into restaurant business. Well, or you go to a restaurant and then you want to get experience on your own. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. Uh, Waiting tables, working in the back kitchen, uh, working your way up to manager. Give yourself a couple of years. It's it's a fantastic way to do almost everything. Uh, is this room? No. Let's see. Oh, there's all this dirt over here. And that's what the way you can really build up a lot of business. It's applied across the board to a lot of businesses. You go into even a rival's company, maybe you're young or something like that. They won't know the difference at all. And you go and work in that person's company, see exactly what they're doing. Make sure you don't go work for a company that has you sign some sort of non-compete agreement or something like that says you will not open that same business within 5 years of, something like that. Because people take that very seriously and they will come after you and sue you dearly for competing with them. You don't want to do that. And those contracts are very much legal, and you have no defense if you then go work for them and then open up a business doing exactly what you were doing with them. So make sure you don't sign anything. Otherwise, it applies across the board. You go do something to gain experience in that particular company, and then there you have it. You already have the experience. And what's great about something like this, where you're doing renovations or property investment, the banks will see that you have experience. All of that applies. And do not think that going into business that you don't want to. Oh, I see some dirt under here. How can I come back? Can I stay back here? No. Don't think that the banks won't. That you'll never work with banks. That is not true at all. You Banks and business go hand in hand. I know everybody talks about they have a savings account and the way my savings account and the way my checking account works. The old what's his name, Kevin Hart joke. Well, the truth of the matter is, banks and businesses go hand in hand. Is this is all done? Let's see here. This is the Barracuda done. Oh, this is the washroom. Make sure you pay attention to washrooms. Washrooms are super important in flipping houses. And this is what you're ultimately going to do. You're going to flip houses. Pay attention to the bathroom and the kitchen. They're your biggest sellers. Your realtor is probably, your realtor will probably point that out if you bought a house. I'm sure you may have had the realtor speak to you and said, "Look at this lovely kitchen," and he goes and speaks to your wife or whatever, or worse, your girlfriend, who has nothing to do with buying the house, right? I've, I've seen that time and time again on TV. I'm all like, what does she have to do with the house? She's not putting not a red cent into the house. Why are you talking to her? Well, she's the girlfriend. That could change in a matter of minutes. I guess I didn't get to this. Oh, looks like my house when I'm not, you know what I'm saying. When you're busy, sometimes you just don't have time to clean. I know the rest of you, uh, lovely people clean all the time, and every piece of dirt and grime just disappears as soon as you come home. Well, when you work from home, you have this time constraint where your every second is money out of your pocket. Every single second, you have to do something. I have this sort of mantra that goes on in my head. This is why I don't get enough sleep. Am I doing something now to make me money? And I really have to get back into that mode too, because it's such a good. Let's open up. Let's let some fresh air in here anyway. I don't know what they're doing in here that they've got all this grit and grime all over the place. Uh, yes, I do windows. Open that window. Can you imagine the smell coming off of that bed? Let's see here. Anything on the roof? Because you never know. Okay. Electrical outlet. Let's see here. Anything that I can see? Oh, there it is right there. So let's move this over here. I'm super strong. Super strong. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And stuff like this, fixtures, you really want to have all the fixtures because you can sell a house just based off of fixtures and stuff like that, and electrical face plates and stuff. I mean, just it's crazy. It's pretty funny. And now, the problem most people are going to have is the financing, and this you can do really good business uh, just by doing stuff like this. You don't always have to. Let's see here. Anything on the? Let's see here. Can I? Let's see. Do I have to? Let's see. Oh, I got an upgrade available. Okay, Okay, we're done. All right. No. Let's get that. Something's something's not showing up here. And you can start a business like this. I mean, you don't have to reinvent the wheel or anything like that. You can do simple stuff that just people just do not want to do around their house, right? Okay, this is not done. Okay, let's take a look around the tops because people are lazy and Hollywood has given them a false sense of luxury. You know that you want to go shopping, you want to do this, you want to do that, and then they don't have the money to do the stuff, but they spend what little money that they have on luxuries that they don't need at all. And luxury, I'm using that word flippantly, but there's a lot of things that people buy today that are luxuries and that have been luxuries for hundreds of years, but companies now make it seem like it's a necessity, like it's needed to, or worse, it'll say, if you don't have this, you're not a good parent. Some really crazy stuff. And of course, it doesn't seem crazy. I don't want to, cut my nose off to get sponsorship for companies myself, but I'm here to tell you there are things that you are buying. They're luxuries. They are not necessary in the least, especially in food, especially in food. But okay, it says 100%, but it says this room here is 98%. Was that other room 99? This room is perfect, but this room is not. Anyway, it says 100%. We'll go with that. Sometimes you don't want to. You want to try and give the customer what they want. Sometimes the customer doesn't actually know what they want. You have to understand that and work with that. Did you go to the store yet? Did you? Are you still in there? Okay. Do you need me to go to the store for you? You've been in that bathroom for so long.